Bruh. He says, bruh. Right, what who are we doing this time? Who's it going to be today? And by today, I mean now. Is it a good character? Is it someone cool? Ooh, it's Pinan. Very worried then. Would have had to contend with a... I haven't yet had to contend with anybody, so we should be fine for now. But Pinan is a character who does indeed exist. And for the sake of just doing every character in the game and having my name all over the leaderboard temporarily, well, not temporarily, but ish, really, sort of, until I do hard mode, Pinan. Pinan has no knockout stance, so he's going to be probably quite shit. Does he have extra range? Nope, and he's not particularly fast either. Pinan kind of chucks balls. Kind of a ball chugging character, I think. Not terribly slow. 30 seconds to beat Goon is pretty good. That's good pace. Not really too confident about this one. I will not lie to you. Also, who do we skip? We skip fucking Pinan, who's typically not much of an issue. He's pretty slow. That's nice. He does have a super though, which is quite cool. Dampe is dodging everything I throw at him, so this guy just kind of fucking... This guy sucks. What a nothing character. He's getting heat back pretty quick. That's nice. I do respect that, but I don't respect anything else about him. Where's Pinan from? What's his heritage? What's his nationality? I know they fight him in Hawaii, but I don't think he's Hawaiian. This is really bad. I'm not redoing this though. I can tell you that much right now. I can smell it. I can smell it in the air that this character is just absolute shit. And then I'm gonna come back in like a month's time, and it'll be like Pinan is actually top tier because he has a move where he just instantly breaks the opponent's neck. It's like, wow, really? Awesome. Awesome sauce. He's got a pretty fast super though, which is nice. But it's just going to be regular. I assume ropework supers just do have a stronger knockdown effect than regular supers. Obviously, don't take my word for it here because, you know, this is an early opponent and they tend to go down like immediately anyway. So, you know, that is 15 opponents left. 15 opponents left. Nice. Awesome. Cool. Aoyama. Aoyama. There you are. You bitch. Time for me to kill you. Look out, Aoyama. Here he comes. It's a giant man. What are you going to do about him? Slipping through my fingers all the time. My finger actually really fucking helped playing this game. Yeah, like I can't do the movement. I don't have that finger capacity. This man fucking sucks, bro. This is the worst character I've ever used. I would rather play a brawler than this. This man just is so poor. And I don't mean like his status in life or anything. I just mean he's just shit. Oh my god, I could have actually done something cool. And then I didn't because I'm an idiot. I whiffed completely. I whiffed totally with Pinan. I'd rather play Joe 1. I'd rather play Joe 1. I actually tried to do Joe 1 yesterday. And I couldn't do it because I just couldn't beat Jose. I had like 2 or 3 fights in a row with Jose that all took me to like round 4 and I lost. And I just was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not playing this again. And yeah. It didn't take that long to get to Jose. I didn't actually lose to anyone up until Jose, so it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either. It was just abysmal. But this is miserable because by all means Pinan should be fine. I won't mind, but I always assumed that because he's a late character to unlock, I just would have thought that like, oh, maybe he's actually not that bad and he's quite good. Even if he has the range though, it's like he's not strong. He's not really fast either, so there's not really much going on with him. Is he a fast character? Can't tell. I hope we get a one-round Aoyama, otherwise this is going to be tragic. I think it's going to be 2 rounds. Oh, 1 round Aoyama. Okay, cool, finally. Opponent 3 of 17. 3 of 17 done. 3 of 17. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what Pinan's like when he's not sucking ass. Ooh, why is this man really cool? Inagaki, you don't have to make this harder for me. Like, come on, I've already got a problem child of a character to play as. Does he get heat back quite fast? It seems like he's getting heat back at a good rate. That's quite nice, though. I mean, that could be a good thing if he gets heat back quickly. Okay. Bad start, but maybe decent middle bit. You are the middle piece. Maybe the middle piece probably might be the fine bros of this. Does he just have deceptive range? I don't know, man. Quickly, let's knock him down. Let's leave Inagaki in the dust. Boom! Ooh! Dead. Dead man. Dead Poets Club. Take me to the lakes where all the poets went to die. Murase. Oh yeah. Yeah, Pinan is going straight to the bottom of the bad boxes in my mind. I'm here to find anything redeemable about the guy. I just think he's probably just okay as a character. Look at this jerk off. Murase. Bruh. Bro. Okay, forward, forward, forward. Well, not enough rain, not enough distance between us. Kill, 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 kill. Hitting you with every move I've got. I'm putting everything I've got into this move. Father, son, Pinan tag team. I mean, there's definitely no Nishi Cartel Execution fucking whatever, but it's something, I guess. I don't know, his shmoo seems decently normal. I feel like Pinan's just like an average boxer, and he's nothing special. That's certainly how he feels to me. He doesn't feel like a special character, he just feels really plain. But just kind of a little bit underwhelming. That's a shame. I'm assuming like a 34-minute something like that for Pinan. Something just really, something just like what I've typically been getting with characters who aren't very good. I mean, I'll have to go back and do Rikishi 3 because I actually learned that he has a strike super apparently. If he's back to the ropes, it's like with Ricky 2. Apparently it's the same super. I don't know. I had a feeling that Rikishi 3 had a strike super, but I just didn't know how to pull it off. But I imagine that would be quite strong. Don't know. Well, Ricky 1's only got the opponent against the ropes one, so they seem to be the strongest of supers. Probably because they're the trickiest to land. Not really, though. Just a little bit trickier. Actually, Pinan seems to make the heat back pretty quick. Not the best, but he doesn't seem too bad with it. I wonder if Dempsey roll is like how to get heat back. Maybe it's a heat building thing. Oh, you can attack out of roll. Oh, well, I knew you could. Just it's not really like... It's not the most amazing thing in the world. You can't do a full on like Hajime no Ippo, but it's which is a shame. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not the hook button, is it? Maybe you can full on Dempsey roll. Wolf's not gonna let us find out in this match because he's done for. How many opponents was this? I don't know. 7? Was it 6 or 7 opponents? I can't remember how many. Oh, Rikishi 2. Yeah, some people fight Rikishi 2 like where they should. It's weird. And then others fight him like at the end. Still think it should have been Rikishi 3 as the final boss for some characters, not Rikishi 2. Unless it's some kind of like secret Akuma bullshit where like if you beat the game or if you beat like arcade on like a certain thing. Maybe like on hard, I don't think on hard mode either, to be honest. But that'd be pretty cool, like that's how you could fight Rikishi 3 in victory mode. Like a secret little bonus chapter, little bonus fight. Secret little bonus Rikishi. I'm bored as fuck doing this. Not because of the game, but because it's just Pinan offering me very little in terms of enjoyment. Making me feel like I'm wasting my time, actually. We can try to go for the third knockdown, the big super move. We can go for it. Hit him. Oh, Rikishi. Playing safe. I shouldn't have played safe. I should have just gone for it. See what happens. It does make me happy to know that Ash doesn't also always get that to work. It makes me feel a little bit better about myself. This does not make me feel better about myself though. I like to pretend that Rikishi 2 does not have cross counter because it makes him a really scary opponent actually. It's just the thing with just fighting any of the counter characters. It's just they're all really scary because it's like, well, fuck, what do I do then? I can just be minding my own business one day and then suddenly, bang! Punched. Dead. Instant, immediate kill. It's like, that's not fun. That's not a fun challenge, is that, oh, sometimes in the game, the opponent might just win. It's like, that's not really a... You can't plan around that. Like, at least with a Strike Super, you have things you can do. You can, you know, there's counter options and stuff, counterplay. But with a Counter Super, there is no counterplay. It's just either the AI is really nice and stupid and just doesn't do it to you, or they'll just do it whenever they want. How do you beat a frame 1 fucking Counter Super that you can't do anything about? That overrides Strike Supers. How do you counter that? You can't. Yeah, some characters can do the double cross, but it's a complete gamble. And certain Counter Super characters, just you can't even do anything about it. Joe 4, I don't know if Joe 4 has it, but Joe 5's rope work cross counter, that can't be double crossed. And then obviously Tiger and Aoyama's Counter Supers can't be double crossed either. So, you know, it's just a complete gamble of like, oh, what's going to happen? You know, it's dumb. Nishi, I know you're mad, right, that you had like a really bad ending, but you don't have to take it out on me. Grow up. It's just weird that Nishi's super doesn't have like a higher knockdown effect or something. Since he is, you know, was he a middleweight? I thought he was a heavyweight, but he's a big bastard. That's besides the point. He's huge. And look at the way he hits you. Maybe Goon and Nishi 1, maybe they have like a stronger... Like I wonder if the Brawler's super has like a stronger effect. you know, the 4 brawlers who actually have a super. Not sure. Like, I'd like to imagine it with, like, Nishiwan and Goon. Because their supers are, like, slow to come out. I'd like to imagine that they have more of a higher knockdown chance. I'm not sure, though. I'm an idiot. This is a 9 count Nishi. I can tell. No, it's not. Nice. Awesome. Makes my life a lot easier. This is still not a good run, though. I think we're, what, the halfway point? Something daft? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where's an Abba? I suppose some people just don't fight an Abba. Oh, no. Or does it... No, this happened last time, didn't it? I was like, where's an Abba? And it's like, oh, he's after Tiger. As he should be. Not that Naba's a better boxer than Tiger, but, you know... I thought they should have just done that and, like, gone out of, like, who's a better boxer than who. But I guess that would, like, have power scaling and, like, kind of assumptions and who would be stronger than whatever. But I imagine Tiger would be a lot better than some of the other characters because Tiger is the Japanese champion, so, you know. He's not a slouch. He's no slouch. It's just that Carlos catches him off guard, and Carlos is just a much better fighter than he is. Oh, yeah, you got to be really weird with the range. You got to be halfway through or something. How odd. Odd. Very odd. Why is Tiger a counter guy? I don't remember enough about Tiger anyway for him to be like... I don't understand why that is his gimmick. Oh, I fucked that one up, didn't I? Got really careful. Oh, I opened his guard with my super. Fuck. Yeah, now here's the weird thing. Like, Tiger's just gonna, like, build up counters. Because he can. Because he's like, yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just do that, why not? Can I have a run that's not just, like, absolute garbage and, like, just the bare minimum of, like... It's not even a run, it's just I beat the game. And that's it. I mean, that's typically how I'd run a fighting game anyway. It'd just be beat the game as fast as I can do it. And that really is a speedrun anyway. You beat the game the fastest you can do it. Not the fastest that it can be done. That's for someone else to do. If you can't do it, then you throw your 2 pence into the hat and then that's it. You leave, or in my case you come back, knowing that, like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it anyway because it's just a bit of fun. It's just fun to do it. And like, after I do all these characters again, then I'll probably start trying to, like, get a good time with characters. And there's probably some more than others that I prioritize, because I feel like Ash is going to end up probably doing the same thing. Maybe just going through all of them at some point. But I'm happy to kind of be the guinea pig and sort of be like, yeah, just testing out all the characters just for the sake of a tier list. Which ultimately is what I did before, but this time going through a second time is to reinvigorate myself. That's not the word I need to use. Reinvigorate myself? What the fuck does that even mean? To remember the tragic events of what happened when the brawlers attacked. We've been quite lucky not had any brawlers yet, but I know we're going to get some. And knowing my luck, the first one I have to do will be Joe 1. And I will refuse, because I want to actually try and beat the game with a normal brawler first. Because, well, saying like I haven't done that already. I have. Never mind, Pinan does not make heat back at a good rate. Pinan just is nothing as a character. It's probably flat average. Like, there's nothing I get from him that's like, oh yeah, I really want to play as Pinan today. It just feels like he exists just to fill up space. It's like, if this game was maybe a bit less simplistic, they probably could have done something with Pinan, but really, even then. Who knows? Inaba is dead. So this is just going in order then. Carlos, Usman, Kim, Gondo, Harama. Yeah, okay. Carlos first though is quite an intimidating opponent. Unless you do that. That's kind of what you do in the SNES game though. If you get lucky, you can just like spam uppercuts. I mean, yeah, uppercuts don't really give you much heat back. That's kind of the issue with them. Although I am kind of doing some good damage to him. I should probably learn to block though. Blocking is a really useful thing that I just don't do. And it's like, why not? I complain that brawlers can't guard, and then what do I do when I play as a boxer? I don't block my punches. I don't block my punches. I don't want to block my punches. I don't block the opponent's punches. That's what I should say. Carlos. There's no need, is there? Oh, this is a dangerous range to be at with Carlos because he can just kill me with a cross counter. I'm gonna be pretty careful. Ooh, nice. Yeah, this is gonna be like a 30. This is like a 40-minute run. This is gonna be terrible. I don't want to come back to Pinan. Pinan just kind of does not interest me in the slightest. See, Usman as well should have like some buffs because of his whole bullshit, like Muay Thai champion, unbeatable, body hard as stone. Like he should be stronger. He should have like some kind of like special qualities to him. Some qualities of life improvements. And you know, I just don't believe he probably would have that. I feel like he'd just be really average again. It's such a shame. Like, bro, can we have a bit of love, please? A little bit of love is all I ask. Pinan feels a lot weaker as well, like he doesn't knock people down as quickly. Although actually, I think I'm just saying shit. I don't know. I don't really know with him. I'm trying to make up some kind of attribute for Pinan because there's just nothing I can really gauge from him. He just seems so normal as a character. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of really stupid. Usman. Usman is dead. Douche, douche. Falcon punch. Boom. Captain Falcon. Watashin Shinzu. What a good show. F-Zero anime. What is it called? Phoenix or something? Is that the name of the kid? Suzak. Is it Suzak? I don't remember. I thought it was just like Ryu. Most protagonists are just called Ryu anyway. Kim. Scary guy, but I'm kind of interested to fight him. Wait, why am I doing good damage to fucking Kim of all people? Those punches seem to do way more damage than the uppercuts do. Forward, square, and triangle. I think they're supposed to be hooks, but they just don't look like it. Yeah, I think they are hooks, but they... No, man. Not like anything but. Nice, 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 nice. Am I gonna say that Pinan was shit and get like actually quite like a decent time with him? I have a small feeling that's gonna happen. It's like I end up getting better with the characters like the further I go. Like it's a good thing, but it's also just like an annoying thing. It's like I don't want that to be the case. Open up your garden and yeah, fine, sure. I'll waste time. I'm not committed to Pinan anyway. I'm not married to him. There's no commitment. We can do what we want. We're both individuals. And Kim's dead. That's crazy. Maybe that's the thing with Pinan. Maybe that's the thing. He has like regular knockout power. I guess. I don't know. There's like a balancing act that a character that you unlock this late in the game doesn't have knockout stance. Maybe that's what Pinan's gimmick is. Again, it's all speculation. Who's next? Haramao, Hose, and Joe, I think, actually. Oh, I hate Gondo. He's just the worst. He's the worst. The rent, the rent. Gondo, fall down. Thank you. Man, he's super so slow. He's super so slow. I don't believe that anything that I say about Pinan is true. I believe he's just a shit character, or just average at best. I'm really nasty towards him. I do apologize. I do like Pinan. Well, I can't say I even like him as a character because there's not really much. He must have some kind of bullshit. He must have some kind of attribute because I've never had this happen with any other character so far. Like, for him to get like a 4 knockdown knockout on Kim and Gondo. That must be a thing with him then, with Pinan. There must be something about him. I've never had that happen with anyone else. Maybe, I mean, that would be fucking awesome if that was the case, but like, just a shame then. I can't take advantage of that because... Oh, Haramo fucking smells as well. He's a smelly, smelly boy. Because I wasted so much time at the beginning, it's like... I'm not going to take advantage of the fact that if he does have that as a special bonus. But it seems like that might be the case. But again, it's all like kind of, I don't know. Because it's not just an easy mode thing, because I've never had that happen before with them, with either of those opponents. I've generally also had to take Gondo all the way down to like a full 5 knockdown TKO. I wonder. I'll put a pin in that. I'll think about that. Yeah, like this. What the fuck? Is there something cracked about Pinan? Is there some secret trick with him that makes him like slightly better? Or is it just like 3 coincidences in a row? But well, like, if you win the lottery 3 times in a row, then like, you know, at some point it stops just becoming like really good luck, and it becomes like, well, maybe I'm onto something here. I mean, we'll see how it really is against the dad of all dads, Jose Mendoza. Why am I not doing really good with Pinan? What the fuck? I couldn't do anything with him before, and then now I'm just kind of like schmooving. I'm styling on these guys. I'll still let this run just because I think it gives me something to come back like to maybe at a later date and beat. If Pinan really has that kind of like cool trick, then like that's kind of awesome. But I was really struggling at first. But yeah, I mean, if there's something cool about him, then like, yeah, I'll just have a time and then come back and beat it at a later date. Ooh, gotta be careful. Hose is powering up. Hose is powering up, and I'm ready to kill as well. Doesn't matter. I was not gonna knock him down. But it seems to just be the... Let's see, actually. Nothing wrong with a bit of testing. These are just... Well, for me anyway. Not for Ash, but for me these are just test runs. When there's no other times on the board, it's like... This isn't like an official attempt. You can't really have an official attempt until you have a preliminary anyway. Ho still seems to be the final boss, though. He still seems to be the guy with the man with the plan. Yeah, crazy. 32? Pinan? Maybe? Potentially. Odd. Very odd. Very, very odd opponent. So yeah, maybe it was luck. Maybe it's just like 3 lucky things in a row, but like I've never seen that happen before. Or at least not in recent memory anyway. So I'm not really sure. Maybe it is a gimmick. Maybe it is a thing he can do, but who knows ultimately? Joe, open your guard, Joe. Joe just is good. Like his AI just is be the best. Just be really good. He doesn't seem to have that insane knockdown thing that Jose has. Like how he's just super resilient to knockdowns. He doesn't seem to have that, but he does seem to have other shit like cross counter, which is pretty scary. Makes him feel like a fitting final boss though. I wonder if you can whiff jabs. And like, can you whiff to gain meter? I'm not sure. Genuinely have no idea. I don't think so. I think I've tried that many times in the past and it doesn't seem to work. But then yeah, sometimes you just get meter like from this. I don't understand. Okay. Now let's see what happens. He's on 4 knockdowns. Is that just a rule of thumb with Pinan? Maybe, potentially? Probably not. No. Joe's not as jiggy with it as Jose is, but yeah, that's a fine preliminary. I've had worse. I definitely had worse. Okay, Pinan.